Ready. Play.
Khachanov, does he have a chance? And if he does, what can he do to hurt Carlos? I mean, he's not kind of a player who can hurt. He gets to Grand Slam quarterfinals and even semifinals, but he's not a player who generally hurts anyone. He's just a bit of a wall, really.
Yeah, he's kind of just one of those like litmus test players. Like if you're beating him, then you're, pretty much you're like, in the top 15, top 10. Like you're kind of, he requires like a certain sort of base level, but if you're able to meet that, there's not anything one shot in particular that he just overwhelms you with, and that's kind of been the issue for him in the matchup. Like I think he's played 3 times and it's like 7-0 in sets for Carlos. And so like in this form, I'm not really expecting Khachanov to pull the upset or do anything. Like he would kind of need Alcaraz's level to be below what it's been so far. I mean, I think he's certainly got a chance if he just serves big, plays big off the ground, is consistent. I just don't know if that's enough because you have to be able to rush Alcaraz. You got to be able to, attack his second serve. You got to be able to put him in those uncomfortable spots. So I don't know if Karen right now is playing at that sort of level. He is like, dominating Cerundolo in their rivalry. Like he's beaten him 5 times this year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Khachanov is someone who can frustrate an opponent, and Alcaraz on occasion can get frustrated. Yeah. But am I clutching at straws, Damien?
Not really. I think sometimes when you play horrible stuff for like half a year, you can just enter a big match, against a good opponent and play freely, which Khachanov really has to do. Like he can't just go with his usual stuff. Like what got him the win against Cerundolo today will not work against Alcaraz. Like against Cerundolo, he really just has to be a wall, as you said. Like just adding more and more power against him, it's pointless. He's gonna get everything back. You can't really overwhelm him physically, which Fran can do to a lot of players. But yeah, against Carlos, just all really like with how much wider his repertoire is, it's just so much tougher for Khachanov to really stand up to that. But yeah, maybe if he just plays somehow, he just has that one match where he's going all out. But yeah, we remember that Khachanov had that insane streak where he was like, 21 losses in a row against the top 10 or something like that. So that kind of tells you how often he can actually access that and how often he actually changes something up. Very, very rarely.
It has been a while since Khachanov has played some good tennis. I want to say since like Monte Carlo when he made the quarters and he beat Medvedev on the way. Since then, he hasn't really, really, the form that he was in, let's say, 2023.